Brett McGurk, top U.S. National Security Coordinator for Middle East and North Africa, is currently in the region discussing, among other things, a U.S. proposal in cooperation with key Arab allies, focusing on post-war governance of Gaza, built around the idea, the naive idea, if you don't mind, of setting up a Palestinian state in exchange for other Arab normalization with Israel. The proposed plan, in my humble judgment, technically, puts the cart before the horse by dealing essentially with who will govern the Gaza Strip after the war ends and who will pay for the reconstruction efforts of the decimated territory before even actually ending the war and refusing to call for a ceasefire to do so. Although the political scheme has not been finalized, several stakeholders have already expressed their official reaction to it. The Israeli reaction was very predictable. Netanyahu has been very quick and unambiguous about his rejection of the U.S. proposal and of Palestinian statehood. What he wants to do is quite clear: total and permanent security control over all Palestinian territory, as he would say, from the river to the sea. Despite Washington's enthusiasm and diplomatic efforts in this regard, Netanyahu has rejected their idea, leaving President Biden in a political bind, scurrying to whitewash and put his own spin on Netanyahu's rejection. Now, the Saudi reaction, on the other hand, the Saudis seem to be enjoying their newly found regional influence. They have confirmed that the kingdom is interested in normalization with Israel under normal circumstances, however, not at the expense of Palestinian rights. Foreign Minister Faisal bin Farhan confirmed publicly on several occasions that the kingdom will not normalize with Israel without a credible and irreversible path to Palestinian statehood. As far as the Palestinians are concerned, the Palestinian reaction, or the PA reaction, has been relatively passive regarding the ongoing intensive diplomatic efforts throughout the region. It has been quite nervous about the U.S. suggestions, particularly for revamping the PA and equipping it in its new and improved form, so to speak, to govern both parts of Palestine, i.e. the West Bank and Gaza. A half-baked scheme that stands no chance in hell of becoming a reality on the ground. Indeed, the whole scheme does not have the interest of the Palestinian people at heart. As my colleague Dr. Azmi Bshara stated a few days ago, all this talk of Palestinian statehood is nothing but double-speak and a mere ploy to encourage a return to normalization between Arab states and Israel. I fully concur with him that the administration's plan for a Palestinian state is tantamount to bestowing a title of statehood to the current PA in its current format in Ramallah, with few cosmetic changes that fall way short of any credible definition of genuine statehood.